Good evening, and welcome to the Phi Theta Kappa induction ceremony. Tonight, we celebrate academic excellence, and that is found in each one of these students. I would like to thank family and friends who are here tonight to celebrate this wonderful event. I know your support means an enormous amount to your daughters, sons, nieces, nephews, whatever that relationship might be. That's so huge. Also, I'd like to thank the college community for attending, and quite honestly, it's faculty. I see many out there, Paul Carmichael, Professor Lowe, Dean Maslin, where are you? I'm not going to forget you this year. Please stand up. Stand up. She is the Dean of Academic Students, so she's a big supporter of this, and is always here at our ceremonies, so I thank you. So, without further ado, I like to keep things short and sweet. I'd like to make some introductions, and the first person I would like to introduce is Dr. Lin Lin. She is my partner in crime. She is such a hard worker. This is such a hard endeavor for she and I to maintain as a continuum, only because there's a lot involved, and it's a 2-semester endeavor, and I can't thank her enough. The programs, just the little fine touches that you see tonight, that's because of her, not because of me. So I thank you. I really appreciate it. I'd like to also introduce Dr. Stephen Minkler, Dean of Academic Affairs. Again, huge supporter of this honor society and this particular ceremony, and he has been an integral part of it since he started at this community college and has never wavered. He is always here to support us. So please, if you could stand, Dr. Stephen Minkler. I'd like to also introduce our honored guest tonight. He is H. Brian Dumere, attorney at law. He's the chairman of the fundraising committee of our MXCC Foundation, and we thank him for taking the time tonight, and he'll be saying a few words in your honor as well. The next introductions are hugely important, and I can't say enough of these group of officers this year. Lindsay has just shaken them up. She is our president. It's Lindsay Grote, and she has done some amazing things. Last night it was karaoke, wasn't it? Karaoke night. So we've never seen that on this campus. So she has been so motivating, so hugely diverse in getting this honor society where we needed to be, especially this year. So I thank you, Lindsay. Thank you very much. I'd like to also introduce VP of Marketing and Public Relations. This is a co-position. They share it because, again, these students just not only go to school, take classes, they have other things that they do personally. They work, but they still are involved in all these activities. So what we had to do in order for them to be this involved is develop those co-positions. So I'd like to have Michelle Haynes and Lawrence Herrera stand up. They have been just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Value added only. And then we also have 2 secretaries sharing the position so that we can keep this going. And they meet weekly and they take minutes and so on and so forth. And those 2 persons are Marion Martin and Caitlin Goldsmith. And I thank you as well for all your hard work. What I'd like to do now is turn this over to our president, Lindsay Grote. She is going to be presenting to you what she sees and what she has accomplished for us in this honor society. So, Lindsay?
Good evening and welcome to the 19th Annual Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are celebrating tonight the induction of our newest members of our chapter, Beta Gamma Chi. These students achieved at least a grade point average of 3.65 and have completed 15 credits within their associate's degree. A few months ago, our inductees received the invitation to Phi Theta Kappa, unknowingly knew the honor to be accepted and join Phi Theta Kappa was. What is Phi Theta Kappa is what I overheard one day in a class by a fellow classmate. I instantly explained to the student that Phi Theta Kappa is not an ordinary club at Middlesex Community College. It is wonderful that Middlesex Community College has the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society on campus. PTK's mission is to recognize and encourage scholars among two-year colleges. To achieve this mission, PTK provides opportunity for individual growth and development through participation in honors and leadership, service, and fellowship programming. As a Phi Theta Kappa member and president of Beta Gamma Chi, I am involved with my institution and community. As a member of PTK, it is more than being labeled as an honor student or receiving PTK scholarships and benefits. We build character and leadership as a reward from our hard work of hosting events and fundraising. Last night, as you just heard, our chapter hosted a very successful karaoke night event for the students here at MXCC. We had also begun our Munson's Chocolate Sale fundraiser last week, and we are so close to being sold out, I believe. I love volunteering and meeting new people, and Phi Theta Kappa gives the opportunity to build connections and even friendships. This past March, I had the opportunity to participate in my first PTK regional conference. I met other fellow Phi Theta Kappians and listened to their achievements and what they lead them to achieve their goals. I was inspired. I developed new ideas and I was motivated to pursue these thoughts into actions. I could imagine our chapter's journey to success. Though I had to have a reality check, we could not really turn Beta Gamma Chi into a 5-star chapter overnight. Since then, the progress that Beta Gamma Chi had made has been phenomenal. Our chapter is focusing on completing our first Honors in Action program, our project. The Honors in Action project exercises our members to apply learning and practice real-world problem solving by developing an in-depth, action-oriented project related to honors study topic research. This project is designed to make a lasting impact and contribute to the betterment of our society. From the Honors Program Guide, we have chosen the theme, Quest of the Human Expression. This theme is concentrates on the arts and human expression, and all the members agree that this theme embodied our chapter. We will research a topic that fits our theme and then finally choose a project. We are slowly in the works of building a foundation to improve our organization, time management, and problem solving to help us achieve our goals. Our members have also begun to use Phi Theta Kappa's 5-star competitive edge. This vehicle provides activities to strengthen skills like communication, professional etiquette, team building, and critical thinking. These are the puzzle pieces that will make our chapter successful when they are all connected. It has never been the best time to become a Phi Theta Kappian. Our chapter is moving forward and anticipated to do great things. I am sad that I'm leaving Middlesex Community College this spring because I'm leaving my chapter behind. Phi Theta Kappa has made a great impact in my life. One of the things that I had learned from the regional conference was, once you are a Phi Theta Kappa member, you are a member for life. But don't make Phi Theta Kappa your life. They encourage furthering your education and beyond community college. So tonight, we are having a celebration and recognizing our newest members to Beta Gamma Chi of Phi Theta Kappa. I hope Phi Theta Kappa gives you the experience and memories it has given me. I wish you all the very best in achieving our goal and becoming a 5-star chapter. Thank you.
Now I'd like to ask Lawrence to come up and say your piece here. All right. And then Marion's next.
You are about to be inducted in a scholarly fellowship that embraces 2-year colleges not only for your state, but for the nation of the world. This fellowship is Pi Theta Kappa, and your chapter is Beta Gamma Psi. After induction, you will find among the members an atmosphere of scholarship to which you must give to yourself, of yourself, in order that their organization may be meaningful to you.
Our ideals may be expressed in the words of Robert Louis Stevenson. To be what we are and to become what we are capable of becoming is the only end of life.
Caitlin and Michelle, can you come up?
I have in my hand a torch, a symbol of knowledge.
I have the white rose, a symbol of our newly formed intellectual friendship.
Okay.
This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. It consists of a golden slab, keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field refers to the golden opportunities that abound for members to succeed and attain intellectual leadership. Across the slab is a black band that represents the ideals banding us together. Shining through the black background are the 3 Greek letters that are the initials of the Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, on the one side composed of oak leaves, standing for stability and strength of character, and on the other, laurel, signifying achievement and success. Above the band is the representation of the head of Athena, goddess of learning. In the base appear the mystic Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning. Thank you. Now that the standards and the ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, you are ready to complete the pledge that admits you into complete fellowship.
Lindsay?
Repeat after me. I didn't say your name. Do solemnly promise on this 2nd of May 2014 to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all their endeavors.
Thank you, Lindsay. I'd like to ask the officers, please, to come by the table. Dean Minkler will be calling out your names, and we'll start the procession.
Courtney Bugden. Michael Carano. Melissa D'Amico. Kristen Erdos. Matthew Fruin. Eloise Ganelli. Virginia Galgano. Amanda Jones. Kenneth Kuzmierski. Emily Merriam. Sheldon Oliver. Nikki Liss. Gina Lehman. Leah Cott. Cheryl Garner. Maddie Faulkner. Rebecca Dow. Zechariah Carmichael. Ashley Brown. Elena Sanchez. Luis Serrazzo. Okay. Cynthia Baricchio. Leah Perkins. ASM Raman. Salardes. Tanya Salyards. Joseph Tanasi. Geraldine Castro. Can we please give all of our inductees a hand?
Thank you. Thank you, Dean and Clerk.
Yeah. Lynn, would you come up here? Please, we just keep as well.
It is our pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship it affords. We salute you for your accomplishments and charge you to explore always for truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of the well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor.
Okay. Can we sit? Thank you. I'd like to invite for our closing remarks Attorney Brian Demir, who was kind enough to give up his time tonight to be here with us. Thank you. Thank you.
I got caught off guard there. I thought Dean Minkler was going first in the program. Good evening. I am both honored and flattered to have been asked to speak to you all this evening on what is a wonderful occasion. First, I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you and your families on a momentous occasion and a great accomplishment. When the invitation to Phi Theta Kappa was extended to you, the selection committee looked at your GPA and I'm sure your character. These two attributes are tantamount in importance in your lives. Scholarship is much more than getting straight A's. It's a lifelong love of learning. In the end, it is a sum of small choices. Each time you decide what you want to learn, the experience will be so rewarding that the next time, hopefully, it becomes easier. Soon, learning becomes a habit. At that point, your desire to learn makes getting A's and sometimes B's easier, while taking the focus off the grades. The knowledge can still be hard to gain, but knowing you've mastered a difficult subject is an awesome reward. Suddenly, the world around you becomes richer and full of learning opportunities. Although scholarship or grades are the units of measurement that teachers and professors use to assess the students' knowledge of the content that is assigned to them, achievement in the form of grades did not necessarily translate into good character. It is clear by the activities that Phi Theta Kappa participates on campus that its members must possess more than mere intelligence. I truly believe what Thomas Macaulay said, the measure of a man's real character is what he would do if he knew that he would never be found out. It is evident by the record of this prestigious honor society around campus that its members must be of sound character. You will all be responsible to give back to your school and the local community in a large variety of different ways, whether it be the bake sale, the chocolate sale, or the annual food pantry drive to feed the less fortunate people in the greater Middletown area. It is your character and willingness to do these small things that changes the lives of others for little or no expectation of recognition that really identifies each and every one of you as a person who possesses good character. An honor such as this is a wonderful way for a school and a community to recognize and celebrate the choices and sometimes the sacrifices that you all have made. We are here tonight to celebrate your accomplishments. However, I challenge you not to rest on your laurels, but to continue to strive for even loftier goals. You are all the best and the brightest of that Middlesex Community has to offer, Middlesex Community College has to offer. Together, your ability to achieve high marks in school and the exhibition of good character will surely assist you in your bright future. I am confident when I say that the individuals who are sitting before me are the true leaders of tomorrow. Leadership is not about being elected or appointed to an office. John C. Maxwell, a great American author, said, "A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." This quote is important because it challenges leaders to look ahead. However, my challenge to you this evening is, while looking ahead, never forget the responsibilities you have to the people and places who assisted you to get where you are. As you all know, with leadership comes responsibilities to families, to your community, to your job, and responsibility to your roots. Much like you have left an indelible mark on MXCC, MXCC too has left an indelible mark on you. It has provided each and every one of you the tools that you've needed to be successful, both inside and outside of the classroom. To that end, Middlesex Community College is rooted in each one of you, and you are rooted in it. Much like your investment to your schooling and the development of your character, the Middlesex Community College Foundation is deeply invested in providing an accessible education, program enhancement, and scholarships to students here at MXCC. It goes without saying that some of you in this room may have received scholarships and benefited from program enhancements that the foundation has funded. Just last year, the foundation infused almost $90,000 back into the college in those three areas. The support the foundation provides to students at MXCC is a responsibility I take very seriously. As leaders in the community with roots in the college, I challenge you not to forget how MXCC assisted you in your journey. I encourage each of you to visit the campus regularly upon graduation. I encourage you to stay connected with the professors upon graduation, and I encourage you to support the college in any way you can. It is through your support as the leaders of tomorrow that this great institution will continue to thrive. In conclusion, I congratulate you for this honor, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Last but not least, Dr. Stephen Minkler, Dean of Academic Affairs, will be closing for us.
Thank you, and I'm delighted to be here with you this evening, and I'd like to, on behalf of the college and our president, Dr. Anna Wasesha, welcome all of you to campus on a lovely evening, finally a spring evening, and I think we're getting the weather that we deserve after that winter, don't you think? So as the academic dean at Middlesex Community College, I want to share my sincere congratulations to all of you, the newly inducted members of the Beta Gamma Z chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. You are joining a fellowship of students who are among the highest achieving scholars in two-year and community colleges throughout the United States and abroad. PTK's long history dates back to the year 1918 and now claims more than 2 million members in nearly 1,300 chapters in several countries. You might have heard of some Phi Theta Kappa alumni, people such as country musician Trisha Yearwood, PBS News anchor Jim Lehrer, former United Nations Ambassador Dr. Jean Kirkpatrick, a 1992 presidential candidate and businessman Ross Perot, and Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, author, and professor Mirta Ojito, who currently sits on the Board of Trustees of the Phi Theta Kappa Foundation. I'd also like to introduce you, if virtually, if not in person, to one other Phi Theta Kappa alumnus, Wes Moore. Wes Moore is a youth advocate, Army combat veteran, social entrepreneur, and host of Beyond Belief on the Oprah Winfrey Television Network. His first book, The Other Wes Moore, became an instant New York Times and Wall Street Journal bestseller. According to his biography, Wes was born in 1978, and he and his sisters were raised by their widowed mother in Baltimore, Maryland. Despite early academic and behavioral struggles, he graduated Phi Theta Kappa in 1998 and, as a commissioned officer, from Valley Forge Military College. He later graduated Phi Beta Kappa from Johns Hopkins University, where he played football and earned a bachelor's degree in international relations. He then became a Rhodes Scholar, studying international relations at Oxford University. After college, Wes Moore served as a paratrooper in the U.S. Army, including a combat tour of Afghanistan. He served as a White House Fellow under Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. His book, The Other Wes Moore, chronicled the life of a man who shared his name and much of his personal history, and even grew up in the same neighborhood, but under different circumstances, and through little changes in lives and choices that people made. The other Wes Moore actually arrived at a starkly different fate. Instead of being a well-known author and social advocate, the other Wes Moore is serving a life sentence without parole for murder. Of the choices that he made and of his upbringing, the Wes Moore that I'm speaking of credits much of his upbringing to a loving and strong mother, the men and women in uniform with whom he served in the Army, and his professors and teachers, most notably the honor societies in which he was a member of, which gave him the motivation to strive for excellence. Of his youth, Wes Moore said, When we're young, it sometimes seems as if the world doesn't exist outside our city, our block, our house, our room. We make decisions based on what we see in that limited world and follow the only models available. What changed me was that I found myself surrounded by people who kept pushing me to see that more than what was directly in front of me, to see the boundless possibilities of the wider world and the unexplored possibilities within myself. You are the stars at Middlesex. You are surrounded by a galaxy of friends, family, and supporters who love you and support you in all of your endeavors. You persist because you have a goal in mind. You have a dream. You know that putting your mind to all of your hard work and enduring many sacrifices will pay off in the end. We, the faculty and staff at Middlesex Community College, also have your back. We see greatness in all of you. I'm confident that you will be among those who will walk across our graduation stage straight into further education at the bachelor's degree level, and who knows, the master's and doctoral levels too. Perhaps you'll be a scholar of international renown, just like Wes Moore. So in conclusion, inductees, please accept my sincere congratulations on your achievements and my warm wishes for a bright and successful future. Make your dreams become reality and be who you are meant to be. Thank you very much.
That concludes our ceremony. There's just 3 people that I want to thank who, again, I kind of pulled off the side. Dr. Ava Jones, our music person, thank you. We wouldn't have music tonight if she didn't volunteer to do that. Lloyd, the cameraman, who's always here and makes us look like rock stars. Thank you, Lloyd. And Ermana, where are you, Ermana? Former PTK, comes every year to take pictures of us so we have our history, our archives. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're always here for us. Thank you. So, without further ado, we are all set. Reception will follow. We could do it one more time. Dr. Jones, and we're going to go eat.